good. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. My name's Diana, and I am teaching a Vinyasa class tonight for Dhyana Yoga. And this is Pharaoh, and he will be clinging to me for a little while until he gets bored of the practice. I just wanted to announce that I'm recovering from a wrist fracture, so I'm telling you this because I might be cueing some poses that I'm not demonstrating it, and the reason why is probably just because I don't have the strength or flexibility to do some of the poses. But that's okay, I'm going to do as much as I can, and we're going to have a great practice tonight. And tonight's practice, I wanted the theme to be about karma yoga. So karma yoga is yoga of selfless service, and it's basically, as it's put in the Gita, you have the right to do work, but not necessarily to reap the fruits of that work. So when you're doing something or practicing yoga, we don't practice yoga for the purpose of achieving a specific posture. Like, I'm not doing my practice specifically so I could get a headstand. That's not why you practice. You practice for the benefits of the practice. You practice for the good of doing the work. And the thing is that, humans, people, we try to control things, and we become attached to outcomes, and maybe I would feel disappointed in myself if I didn't achieve something specifically. But the thing is that I don't have any control about the outcome of many things. And I really just need to focus on what I'm doing and what I can control. And what I can control is trying and just doing the practice. So I implore you to not feel attached to achieving any posture. If you're falling out, if you're shaking and feeling weak, it's okay to take rest. It's okay to fall out of a pose. Just come back and continue your work when you're ready to do that. So when you're ready, make your way to a comfortable seated pose. And you can sit however it is you like to sit. I like to sit in easy seat. You might sit up on your knees or with your legs outstretched if that's more comfortable for you. Sit up nice and tall. And maybe you'd like to close your eyes or just gently gaze down your nose. Start to tune in to the rhythm of your breath. You can start to lengthen your breath so your inhales and exhales are equal in length. The next time you inhale, sit up a little taller. Feel the crown of your head reach up towards the sky. And as you exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Then, as you inhale, lift your chest up towards your chin. Then, as you exhale, firm your belly. Engage your abdominal muscles. Next time you inhale, keep the belly firm, but push the spine forward. You'll sit up a little bit taller. And then, as you exhale, firm your bathroom muscles, your root lock. Engaging the Mula Bandha here. So here with your chin tucked, that's your throat lock. The belly firm, that's your Uddiyana Bandha, the belly lock. And with the bathroom muscles engaged, that's your Mula Bandha, your root lock. Engaging your bandhas helps you keep your energy, your prana within you as you practice. From here, I'll float my hands to my heart and say namaste. Thanks for practicing with me. And you can gently blink open your eyes, bringing the gaze to the fingertips, and then roll over your legs, making your way to a tabletop pose. And when you get to your tabletop pose, align the knees directly underneath the hips and place the wrists directly underneath the shoulders. And you might enjoy some cat-cow variations. Inhaling through the cow pose, belly drops, tailbone lifts, chin lifts, gaze down your nose. As you exhale, you push the floor away, round the spine, protract the shoulders. When you inhale, you move through the cow pose, the chest moving forward through the arms as the tailbone lifts, chin lifts. And as you exhale, you push the floor away, rounding the spine, gaze to navel. Move through these postures at the pace of your own breath. And really start to connect your breath to your movement here. Everyone can take 2 more rounds of cat-cow wherever you are. You too, Pharaoh. And when you're done with those, you can tuck your toes and lift your hips, making your way to your first down dog pose. When you arrive, you can feel free to take any movements that are right for you. Some people might enjoy pedaling out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. You might sway the hips or take any movements that are right. Eventually find stillness, rooting down to the base of your index finger and thumb. Externally rotating the shoulders, spinning the biceps up towards the sky, the triceps down towards the mat. Inhale, come high up on your toes and ripple forward through your spine. Land in a high plank pose. Pause it here. As you exhale, lower your knees, then lower your chin and chest between your hands. When you inhale, slither forward, baby cobra pose. The chest lifts, hands frame out the chest, press down into the tops of the feet. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, come to tabletop. And then exhale, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Firm the belly, look to your navel. Then inhale, high up on the toes. One more time, ripple through the spine, land in your high plank pose. Pause it here. You can either take chaturanga or knees down, knees, chest, chin again. When you inhale, come forward, baby cobra pose, inhale. And then as you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Use your core to pull you back to down dog. Inhale, high up on your toes one more time. This time, take a few steps. Take as many as you like. Walk to the front of your mat. When you arrive, you can heel toe the feet out a little bit so they're wider than hips width distance if you want. Let's just hang here. Ragdoll pose. You could take your hands to opposite elbows if you wanted. You could sway side to side, releasing your low back. Relax your neck, relax your face, let it go. Exhale, release your hands to the mat if they've gone somewhere else. And then when you inhale, we're gonna come up halfway, long spine, gaze forward, pull your shoulders back, belly firm. Exhale, release and fold. One more time, inhale, halfway up, long spine, shoulders back, belly firm. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to roll up to stand really slow. Stack your vertebrae one at a time, feeling the spine grow taller. Last thing to come up is your neck and your head. When you arrive, roll your shoulders back down away from your ears. Stand up nice and tall, toes together if you can. To warm up with Surya Namaskar A, inhale, arms rise, look up towards them. Exhale, fold, maybe with bent knees. Inhale, come up halfway, long spine, gaze forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga, or with your knees down if you like. Inhale for the cobra pose or maybe up dog. And then exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. 4. Keeping the knees bent early in practice might be a good option, especially if the hamstrings are tight. 3. Helps lift the hips. Push them back. Make sure the spine is nice and long. 2. 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jumper step, top of the mat. When you arrive, inhale, find length, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way to stand, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, arms rise, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway, get long. Exhale, plant the hands, Chaturanga. Inhaling through the cobra pose or up dog. 2, exhale, down dog. 5, the heels moving back down and away from each other. 4, don't be attached to the heels reaching the floor. It's no big deal if they're lifted. 3, root down to the base of your index finger and thumb. 2, 1, inhale, look forward, exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, stand, reach up, look up towards your hands. Exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar B, inhale, knees bend, sweep the arms to the sky, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, Chaturanga. Inhaling through up dog. Exhaling down dog. Step the right foot forward, left heel spins down. As you inhale, you rise up for warrior 1. The peak of this pose is the peak of the breath. You take one long exhale to plant the hands, step back, and Chaturanga. You inhale through the arms, up dog. One long exhale takes you through down dog, and you step your left foot forward, right heel down. As you inhale, you rise up for warrior 1. One long exhale, plant the hands, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And then exhale, down dog. 5 breaths in your down dog. 4. Feel like you're trying to squeeze your forearms together. 3. Deep, smooth breaths. 2. 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise, Utkatasana. 5 breaths here. Just gonna jump right into it. 4, keep the belly firm, tuck the ribs in. 2, hands to heart center. As you exhale, twist towards your right, left elbow outside of your right knee. Inhale, your heart to your thumbs. Look down, get the knees in line. 5. Gaze over your right shoulder. 4. Breathe really deep when you're twisting. 3. 2. 1. Look down at your right big toe. Pause here. Left foot gets light. You slowly and carefully sail this left foot to the back of your mat as slowly and controlled as you can. Twisted crescent lunge. Gazes over your right shoulder. Lift your heart to your thumbs. Lift up out of that left hip for 3, 2, 1. You're going to unwind to warrior 2 pose. Slowly adjust your feet. Gaze over that right middle finger. 5. Tuck your tailbone under, firm your belly. 4. 3. Look down at that right big toe. If you can't see it, move your right knee out towards the right. 2. 1. Inhale, flip your front palm, then exhale, lean it back, peaceful warrior, just for a breath. As you exhale, cartwheel down your hands, plant your left hand underneath your left shoulder, then step your right foot back, side plank, stack your feet, lift the right arm, gaze up to your hand. 5. Push the floor away, get out of that left shoulder. 4. You can take a variation with the legs if you'd like. 3. 2. And 1. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling through up dog. And then exhaling, down dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, jumper step, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bend, arms rise, Utkatasana. 5 breaths. Try to keep the shoulders back down away from the ears. Arms are squeezing towards each other. Pressing the hands together if you can. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist left, right elbow outside of your left knee. Lift your heart to your thumbs. 5. Pull that right knee back. Get the knees in line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down at your left big toe. The right leg's getting lighter. You sail the right foot to the back of the mat. High crescent lunge, twist it over towards your left. Adjust your feet if you have to. Lift your heart to your thumbs. Lift up out of that right hip. 3, 2, and 1. Cartwheel open. Carefully adjust the feet. Find the warrior 2 pose. 5, 4. Strong legs here. 3. It's like you're trying to squeeze your feet together. 2, 1. Flip your front palm, then exhale, lean it back, peaceful warrior. Take a breath. And then you cartwheel the hands down, plant the right hand under the right shoulder, step that left foot back, side plank, other side. Left arm reaches up, the gaze follows. 5, 4. You could lower that knee or the elbow if you needed. 3. Engage the whole side body. 2. And 1. You exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, down dog. I didn't say this earlier, and I probably should have. You can skip any vinyasa. Not taking a vinyasa is a choice. Or taking a vinyasa is a choice too. But anyway, we'll move on. You know this now. Let's inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Spin your left heel down, windmill, open, warrior 2, just finding the alignment. And then you exhale, extended side angle, right forearm, right thigh, left arm up and over. 5. Moving that right knee out to the right. 4. Trying to pull those left ribs in. 3. 2. 1. As you inhale, you come back up to warrior 2. Straighten your right knee, shorten your stance if you need, extended triangle pose. Exhale, reach the right arm forward, left hip checks back, get the right side body really long. Then drop the right hand down to the shin, the big toe holds, maybe a block, left arm reaches up. 5, 4. You're trying to get the whole body in one plane here, stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders, lifting the right side of the body against gravity. Keep your right side body long. And 1. Inhale all the way to stand. Hands to hips, toes in, heels out slightly, chest up, look up, inhale. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Place the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, halfway up, long spine. Exhale, fold. Prasarita A. 5, 4, squeeze the legs together. Inside of the legs, firing up. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips, long spine here. Exhale, crawl towards the front of the mat. Plant the hands to the inside of the right foot. Lizard lunge. Find a place to settle in. Open up that hip. You could lower the left knee. You could lower down onto the elbows or lay down if you have that openness. Go where you want to go. 5, 4. It could be nice to push that right knee away from the body. 3, 2, and 1. Make your way up onto your hands if you've lowered down. If your knee's down, you tuck the toe and lift the left knee. You could transition any way you like, so you could just go back to down dog or exhale chaturanga. Inhaling through up dog. Exhaling down dog. Really nice. Let's do the other side. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. Let's exhale, step it through. Windmill open, warrior 2. Gazing over that left middle finger. Just for a breath though. Now we're doing extended side angle. Left arm, left thigh, right arm, right up and over. 5, 4. We're trying to keep both sides of the body long, so don't collapse that left side. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale through the triangle pose. Oops. Pardon me. Inhale through the warrior 2. Then straighten the left knee and hop in the right foot if you need. Triangle pose. Exhale, reach the left arm forward. Right hip goes back. Eventually that left hand drops to the shin. Big toe hold, a block. Right arm reaches up. 5. Keep those ribs in. 4. And keep resisting gravity, keeping that left side long. 3, 2, and 1. You inhale all the way up to stand. Bring your hands to your hips. Excuse me, turn the toes in and the heels slightly out. Chest up, look up, inhale. Exhale, wide-legged fold. This time you can take the peace fingers and thumbs to your big toes. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Prasarita D. 5. Try to get out of your heels, maybe shifting the weight forward if you can. 4. Elbows going out to the sides if they're bending. 3, 2, and 1. You inhale, come up halfway onto the fingertips, and then crawl your way towards the front of your mat. Hands plant to the inside of the left foot. You come up onto the ball of the right foot. Lizard lunge. You can stay here. Lower down the knee, lower down the elbows, lay down. Go where you want to go. You could push that left knee away from you if you did that on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up onto your hands if you've lowered down. Lift your right knee if you've lowered it. From here, you can take any transition you'd like, down dog or exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog and exhale down dog. Let's step this right foot forward, spin the left heel down 45 degrees. Inhale for warrior 1. 5, tuck your tailbone under, thank the tailbone towards your right heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up onto the ball of your left foot, hands to your heart, then inhale, bring your left knee into your chest, standing on your right foot. Cross that left ankle over the right knee, really flex out through that left foot, and then sit back, broken chair, figure 4 pose. Hands can be at your heart, you can take any other hand variation. 5, try not to let this right hip go out to the right, have it send it straight back. 4, bring the hands to blocks, maybe the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring that left knee into your chest, standing straight up. Then exhale, warrior 3 pose. Sail this left leg straight back. Keep the hips square to the earth. Hands can stay at your heart. You can reach them forward or reach them back. 5, 4, trying to lift that left leg, making a T with the body. 3, keep that low belly active. 2, and 1. As you exhale, you can frame out your right foot. Step that left foot all the way to the back of your mat, and then you let your left knee come down to the mat. Untuck your left toes. We're going to sweep the arms up and take Anjaneyasana, low crescent lunge. 5. You can pull that right hip back, left hip forward, get the hips nice and even. 4. And then lift the heart up, reach up, get an inch taller. And then maybe you start to reach the arms back, finding a back bend. 3, maybe sinking the hips forward. 2, and 1. As you exhale, frame out your right foot. Inhale your chest up nice and tall. Exhale, rock it back, half split. Maybe the hands are up on blocks. 5, if you have a full split, you can feel free to go deeper. 4, 3, sending breath where the body needs it. 2, and keep those hips nice and square. And 1. You can crawl forward to frame out this right knee. You can tuck the left toe and lift the left knee up. And if you'd like, you may take a vinyasa. Taking a vinyasa is a choice. Meeting in down dog. Let's step this left foot forward. Right heel spins down 45 degrees. You inhale for the warrior 1 pose. 5. Really squaring those hips to the front of the mat. Left hip back, right hip forward. Really keeping that right knee straight. 2, 1. Let's bring the hands to the heart. Spin up onto the ball of your right foot. And then lift off, step into that left foot, right knee coming into the heart, pause it here. Then cross your right ankle over your left knee and sit on back in your broken chair pose. 5, Ekpada Utkatasana. 4, try to keep Keep that heart lifting as you send the hips back. 3, 2, and 1. Let's inhale, bring the right knee into the chest, pause. Exhale, sail the right foot back, warrior 3 pose. 5, just finding your balance. 4, not being attached to the outcome, no big deal if you fall out, just come back to it. 2, and 1. As you exhale, you frame out your left foot. You then sail that right foot to the back of the mat. You can lower the right knee down, untuck your right toes, sweep your arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. 5, 4, keep the belly firm, protect your low back. 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, you can frame out that left foot. First inhale, chest up, look forward. Exhale, rock the hips back. Let's take half split pose. Hands can be up on blocks if that's right for you. Keep those hips square and your hips stacked on top of that right knee. 5, 4, send breath where the body needs it. You can go deeper if you did on the other side. 3, 2, and 1. You can crawl the hands forward, framing out that left foot. You can tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. If you'd like, step back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling through up dog. And then you exhale, down dog. Look forward between your hands. Hop or step the feet to the outsides of your hands. Toes facing out, knees going the same direction as the toes. You exhale, lower down, Malasana, low yoga squat. Hands come to your heart. Use your elbows to gently peel the knees apart. Stand up out of your feet. Try to roll some weight out to the outer edges of those feet. Chest nice and tall, collarbones broad. Just breathe through whatever you're feeling for 3, 2, and 1. You can stay here 5 more breaths, or I'll show you Bakasana prep. I'm not going to do full Bakasana because I don't want to bear that weight on my wrists, but to prepare for Bakasana, if you wanted to go there, you plant the hands shoulder width distance with the pointer fingers pointing straight forward. You claw down into the fingertips, really helps take some of the stress off of your wrists, and you bring the knees into the armpits, high up on the arms, as high as they'll go, maybe out to the triceps if you're just getting started. You can just shift the weight forward, and this is the pose. It's Bakasana's right here. If you go further, you lift one foot and then the other. I'm not going to do that, it's just too much, but you can practice with your prep pose. You could take full Bakasana. You could hang out in Malasana for a few more breaths. 3, 2, and 1. If you have it, jump it back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling through up dog. And then exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, jump through to sit. Coming towards Navasana boat pose. Walk your feet in. Hands come out in front of you, palms face each other. You can just lean it back a little bit and stay here. Next step is to lift the feet, shins parallel to the earth, knees and shins squeeze together. And then next step is to straighten the legs if you have it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, cross your ankles, plant your hands, roll over the legs, and you could take a vinyasa if you wanted, or meet us in down dog. Reconnect to your breath. Let's take a big inhale through the nose. Side out the mouth. That's nice. Let's inhale, come up onto the toes, roll forward to high plank pose, pause it here. And then you can lower down all the way to the belly. Good. Let's take Shalabhasana or locust pose. First, we'll take the variation where the hands frame out the chest. Pointer fingers pointing forward. Prepare by zipping the legs together, pressing down onto the tops of the feet. Scrub the elbows together behind you. Firm your belly. And then you inhale to lift the chest. Lift the legs off the ground. Root down gently through the base of your index finger and thumb, but the hands are light. 5, 4, 3, keep the toes working towards midline, eventually they touch. 2, and 1, you exhale, lower down. You can plant a chin down on the mat, you can plant a cheek. Take a moment. Let's prepare for number 2. This variation of locust pose, let's have the arms long by your sides. Palms can face up or down. Zip the legs up. Firm your legs, firm your belly. Pull your shoulders together behind you. And then you inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the hands. 5. Shooting energy through the crown of your head and back through your toes. 4, 3, try to get your knees as high as your chest. 2, and 1. Exhale, lower it down. Other cheek comes down to the mat. Take a moment to reset. Chin comes through center. Let's take one more back bend on our belly. You could repeat either variation of Shalabhasana, or you can move on to Dhanurasana, bow pose, by bending the knees, catching the ankles with the hands or the tops of the feet. Exhale, prepare, and then inhale to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, knees and toes towards midline, and 1. Exhale, release the pose. You can knock the knees back and forth, windshield wiper the feet, just releasing the back. Really good work. When you're ready, bring the chin back through center. Tuck your toes, frame out your chest with the hands, firm the belly, firm the legs. If you can, lift up from here, exhale, chaturanga. And then you inhale through up dog, and then you exhale to down dog. Good. From the down dog pose, let's inhale, sweep the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, let's bring the right knee behind the right wrist, the right ankle behind the left wrist, and we'll take the half pigeon pose. If you have tighter hips, it might be nice to put a block or some blankets underneath your right hip to get a little bit more space there. You can look behind you, make sure that left leg's going straight back. You could stay up on your hands if you wanted to sit up tall, or you could lower down onto your elbows, taking a sleepy pigeon. Stay here for you know, maybe 8 breaths each side, just winding down. Just let your mind relax. Breathe into your body where you need to breathe. And let it go. Three, 2, and 1. When you're ready, make your way back up onto your hands. If you've lowered down, we're going to sit off onto this right hip, swing that left leg around, and we're going to get ready for the half lords of the fishes pose. So this right leg stays kind of bent and the right heel is coming towards your left hip. You step this left leg over to the outside of your right leg. Now, if this is just like way too uncomfortable, that's not a big deal. You can just straighten out your right leg. So from here, let's bring the left arm behind us, sweep the right arm to the sky, inhale. And then exhale, twisting left. Right elbow outside of your left knee, gazing over your left shoulder. 5. Each time you inhale, the crown of the head reaches up to the sky. Each time you exhale, you might twist a little bit deeper. 3, 2, and 1. You can release this pose. Let's briefly just take Baddha Konasana, the bound angle pose. Sitting on your bum or on a block, soles of the feet together, knees splay out, hands come to the outsides of the feet. You could peel the feet open like a book. Inhale, chest up. If you have space, you can exhale and fold, but keep the spine really tall. So if you have tighter hips, you might just sit up nice and tall and perch the chest forward a little bit, but prioritize keeping your spine nice and long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let's release the pose. You can cross the ankles, plant your hands, pick up, inhale. And then exhale, chaturanga. You can inhale through the up dog pose. And then exhale, down dog. Let's inhale, sweep that left leg to the sky. And then exhale, bring that left knee behind your left wrist. Bring that left ankle behind your right wrist. And if you'd like, you can set up some blocks or some bolsters underneath that left hip if you have tighter hips. Settle down into your posture. Make sure that right leg is going straight back behind you. Stay up on the hands. You could lower down if you did on the other side. 5. No, we'll do a nice long hold on this side like we did on the other side. So probably 8 breaths here. But just relax for a little bit. I'll count. Make your way up onto your hands if you've lowered down. We'll sit off onto that left hip and swing the right leg around, making your way towards the half Lords of the Fishes pose. This left leg is bent so that left ankle is coming towards your right hip. You step the right foot over the left thigh. Right foot's on the outside of the left thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Right hand behind you. Lift your left arm to the sky. And then you exhale, twist right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the pose. Let's let both legs be straight out in front of us. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. And then exhale, fold, Paschimottanasana. Reaching for the shins, ankles, feet beyond. Keep the shoulders back down and away from your ears. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to lift the head up. Exhale, release the pose. Let's take Janu Sirsasana, bending the right knee, sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. 5, just relaxing that right knee down to the mat. 4, 3, try to lower that right shoulder as low as the left. 2, and 1. Let's inhale, look up, exhale, release the pose. Let's just take it right to the other side. Left knee bends, sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Sweep the arms up, inhale. And then you exhale, fold. 5, be mindful to keep that left knee working down towards the mat. 4, 3, maintain your Ujjayi Pranayama even in your seated postures. 2, I find it's the hardest time to keep the breath going. And 1, inhale, look up. Exhale, release the pose. Lay down on your back. Walk your feet in towards your hips. You might be able to graze the heels with the hands. Exhale to prepare for bridge. You tuck the ribs in, take a little crunch, and then you inhale, lift the hips off the mat. You might snuggle your shoulders underneath you and clasp the hands if you like. 5, just pushing the floor away. Trying to press the big toe mounds into the ground. The pinky toe edges might lift. 4. That was way more than 1 count, so let's just skip ahead to 2. And 1. Exhale, lower your hips. You could knock your knees back and forth if you like that. We'll take 2 more back bends. Number 2, let's walk the feet in. Exhale, prepare. Inhale to lift. 5. Try to lift your heart. Try to get it towards the wall behind you. Try to keep those legs parallel to each other. 2 more breaths. And 1. Exhale, lower down. You can knock the knees around if you wanted. I'm going to take one more back bend. So of course you could continue to take bridge. If you wanted to take Urdhva Dhanurasana, that's also an option. If you're feeling tapped out, you might place a block underneath your hips and just chill for a couple breaths. So let's exhale, prepare wherever you're going to go. And then inhale to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down wherever it is you were. Let's bring the knees through center, feet and knees together, bend the knees, arms out to a T or cactus your arms. You can pick the hips up, swing them over to the left, and then let your knees drop to the right. Bring your gaze over your left shoulder. You can wrap those legs up any way that feels good. Supine twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the knees back through center. Lift the hips up, scooch them over to the right, and then let the knees fall to the left. Gaze is over your right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the knees back through center one more time. Soles of the feet go up towards the sky, happy baby pose. Hands to the outsides of the feet, elbows to the insides of the knees. Lengthen the tailbone. Try to get the whole low back connected to the mat. Then you can start to pull your knees back behind you, trying to get them to come down to the earth. 5, 4, just feel the benefits of the blood coming down from your extremities towards your heart. 3, this also increases cerebral perfusion pressure. 2, so good for the lymphatic system as well. And 1, slowly, carefully release the feet, lower them down to the mat. Lengthen out. Take up some space here while you take your final rest. Take a full inhale through your nose and sigh that out your mouth. Let the practice go. Let the mind rest. Shavasana. Breathe some life into your body. You could wiggle the toes and the fingers, just getting some small movements introduced. You You can stretch the arms up overhead and point your toes for a good morning stretch. And hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock off to either side. Your right side's more soothing. Your left side's more energetic. You can rock on up to sit when you're ready. And we'll seal up practice. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders, hips, ears aligned. You can close your eyes. So Karma Yoga, it is the yoga of action, selfless service, doing work for the sake of doing work and not being invested in the fruits of the labor. You can't control the outcome. You can only control your own actions. I'm going to bring my hands to my heart and tuck my chin. I'd love to close tonight's practice with the mantra of Dhyana Yoga's closing mantra. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And if you know it, I would love you to sing along with me. And if you don't, perhaps you'd like to hum or to try. If you'd rather just breathe quietly to yourself, that's totally cool as well. If you'd like to join, first please take a deep inhale for Om. Everyone have a totally fun and safe weekend.